Hello, hello. Is this thing on? I think this thing's on. I hope this thing's on. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're a little late tonight. Long story short, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go out for a smoke, and then I was like, oh, TikTok, and then I was like, oh, and then my brother came outside, and then we started talking, and then I had another smoke, and then I was like, all right, I'm a chill, I'm a vibe, and then my dad got home with a big dump trailer full of like dirt and stuff, and I was like, guess I'll have another smoke, and we had to shovel out a little bit because where we had to drop it all. But hey, it's me. It's been a little bit since I've streamed. I'm sorry about that. How do I want to phrase what happened? I'm stupid, and I injured myself quite a bit, so that was fun. It was I can get into that a little bit later once more people start showing up. But yeah, oh man, into the craft. Yeah, so tonight's supposed to be VR chat, and I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling like talking to people. I haven't ate yet today. I'm hungry, and I don't have the brain capacity to interact with people right now. So I'll just play some Minecraft. We'll start up a single player world, and we'll just have some fun with it. Let's throw it on to easy. Survival. What should we name this? Just like we'll just call it like chill time. That's what we'll call this one. Now you guys are gonna hear my keyboard a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I still have a mechanical keyboard. Maybe I'll get a membrane. Maybe I'll get a keyboard, like different switches. Who knows? But yeah, I just don't have the mental capacity to chat with people at the moment. Obviously you guys are a little different. Chat is easier to talk to than like actual humans, and being like, hey, how's it going? Let's make some friendships. Hello. And I'm just like, yeah, no. But yeah, but your man's a hungry mouse. Your man's is a tired mouse. Your man is still recovering from hurting himself mouse. All right, sound good? All right, so let's get this ready so I can start the new timer. The timer is just to say how long we've been in this world. Okay, so yeah, it's been fun though. So let's create new world, restart, and we will stop it, restart, and once it loads up, we'll press start on this timer. Sound good? Sounds good. Okay, all right, hello. But yeah, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, how are you guys? What have you been up to? Anything fun? Anything eventful? All right, so let's give this a minute to load up. We got dolphins over there. I'm gonna need you guys to let me know how the audio sounds as well. Loud, quiet, you know. I'm pretty rusty at Minecraft, by the way, and I'm this is not a good start, like at all. No, well, not a big deal. Totally understandable, yeah. But I injured myself a little bit, and like, not this past Thursday, but Thursday before that, I ended up fucking up my good knee, and I was like, that kind of sucks. I literally stood up wrong, and I was like, I put all my weight on my left knee usually, because my right knee is the one that dislocates. So I was like, maybe that's like, try and not do that. So I generally will always stand up on my I'll always put all my weight on my left knee, and I decided that or I guess my body decided that, hey, instead of, you know, doing the smart thing and, you know, not breaking, it decided that breaking would be the fun thing to do. So that's what it did. It didn't break. It more of like, can you turn the game audio up a bit? Yeah, I can do that. Just give me a minute. I dislocated my left knee differently than my right knee normally dislocates, and then I was like, oh fuck. And then for like 2-3 days, I want to say, like, I kind of babied it, didn't really baby it, more of just kind of was like, let's not put too much weight on this. And then I after I let that heal, I had to go over and help my brother with like building a patio thing out of like a bunch of stones, sort of like what we did in our backyard. And I threw out my back moving a bunch of patio stones at our place, and I was like, well, this sucks. And then I shit you not, literally like the next day I dislocated that knee again, and my immediate thought was not like, oh no, pain. It was just like I looked down at this knee and I was like, you've betrayed me. And that was not cool. Then a couple days after that, I was like, all right, I'm getting used to this pain. It's not that big of a deal. And I was chopping wood. And so I'm not like chopping wood like with an axe. I'm using a hatchet, and I'm just like breaking up some like 2x6s and stuff. And I went right through it like butter, and I hit myself in the knee. And I just kind of paused for a moment and was just like, that's not good. And I pulled it out of my knee, waited a moment, and was just like, it's just not swing that hard anymore, and it's chop some more. So that's exactly what I did. Is I chopped a bit more of the 2x6s, didn't hurt myself. And then yesterday when I was chopping up some, similar thing happened, but I was taking apart a pallet, and I was using a crowbar and hitting it with the back end of a hatchet, and pretty much using the hatchet as a hammer. And I missed the crowbar at one point, and I kind of followed through and smashed right in my hand, smashed a knuckle, and went, oh, I can feel stuff right now. So I put down the hatchet, and I was like, not cool. So I grabbed it again, and I kept doing it. But I was a little bit more careful. Sorry, you did what? Someone get this man a fuck boat. Nah, I don't need to protect myself. I just kind of looked at the hatchet in my leg and was like, I just kind of pulled that out, because I can't feel pain a lot of the time, right? So I just kind of pulled it out and was just like, that tickled. And I just kept swinging. I was like, not a big deal. Just a leg. I got 2 of them. I'm a very accident prone person. Sometimes I'm an on purpose prone person as well. So that was my past 2 weeks. It was interesting to say the least. Good news though, my artist that I commissioned for my ref sheet and everything, she finished the ref sheet, so I've got that now, and she is finishing up my other piece, which is just a like a full body, full render, and it's gonna be like a really cool pose. We're gonna use it for merch. We're gonna use it as like probably like the Be Right Back screen, and it's gonna look nice. I'm pretty stoked about the new pose for it too. So it's gonna look pretty dope. You guys are gonna like it, trust me. So can't wait to throw that on like a shirt or something for merch. I'm kind of debating swapping where my merch comes from, because what was formerly known as Teespring and is now just called Spring, they've got some pretty cool stuff on there, and I used to use Teespring back in the day, and now it's just called Spring. But I like having the notifications pop up on screen when someone, you know, buys some of the merch for, you know, like if you guys end up buying anything through like the Stream Elements store, there's a notification that pops up on screen. But like there's not as wide of a variety of things that we can get from it. So I was like, well, shit. So I kind of want to swap back over to Spring just because it has so much stuff that I can toss the stuff onto, and you know, like I can also like pick how much everything costs. Like I can do that too on like the Stream Elements one, but there's so much more that we can make on there, and I was like, I think people would probably like that. So what do you guys think? That sound like a better plan, or should we just keep with the one that pops notifications up on screen when someone buys merch? Just curious as to what you guys think would be best, since, you know, you guys are kind of the ones usually buying it, not me. I don't know why I didn't do that as well. go. Throw this over here, toss that over there. Also, my hands are kind of shaky at the moment, just because, like, I don't know why my body is just kind of, like, aching a bit. Oh, I'm supposed to hold Q, aren't I? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so my body's kind of, like, doing, like, oh, no, what's going on type thing. Because I don't know what's happening with it. It's just a little, like, achy at the moment. A 1v1 me in Minecraft survival. I totally would, but this is my first time playing since, like, my other first time playing, like, 2 weeks ago. But I'm not too great at it. But how's it going, Samurai Doge? Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about my injuries that I've had this past 2 weeks and why I haven't streamed. I've been doing a lot of yard work, though. That's been fun. So I've been getting stuff done, even with me, like, hurting myself. But there's the trade-off to that being like, well, shit, haven't been able to stream, because by the end of the day I'm just like, I don't have the energy. But I got some sun after like the first 2 days. I ended up getting a bit of a burn, but my burns only last like a day or two. But I have tanned like a motherfucker. Them native jeans coming in real clutch. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm looking pretty. So I'm like, yep, looking real nice. Hey guys, you be looking kind of fine. You know, oh, you know what? That's real nice. Thank you. We do our best around here. Oh man, I am so rusty with Minecraft right now. Holy shit. I guess next would probably be like solidifying food. Oh, there's some pumpkins. We can make a little pumpkin farm. Might as well gain resources while we're at it. Pop-up is a nice touch, honestly. I think so too, but just like the amount of stuff that we can get, I think that might outweigh it a little. Because like I do like the little pop-ups, because like obviously it's like almost like a little like, hey, if you want merch too, you can get it here type thing. But at that same note, it's like we can get more. So it's ultimately up to y'all on what you guys want to do. Alright, so we can probably start pumpkin farm relatively soon. And again, I'm really sorry about the background noise of my keyboard. Oh no, we're getting... There is no sheep. Okay. Great. That means that we are gonna need to try and survive the night. Not too big of a deal, but still kind of sucks. But how's the audio now, you guys? Is it annoying? Is it good? Like anything off, or like what do you think? Alright, there's plains over there, so there might be sheep soon. Or even better, there's a village. So we can just go and steal one of their reds. And there's a witch. Great. And creepers. Great. I'm rusty. My hands are doing the shaky thing from just being like hungry and like only having caffeine today. And then that is a weird looking building. Great. We're gonna have to get past some skeletons as well. Oh, but sunflower plains, that's kind of cool. And cows. All right. I'm liking this. keep doing this. That worked out pretty well. Yeah, sorry I'm late. Actually, I was pretty late. I've only been streaming for a few minutes, so all is good. Y'all are gonna die. I'm gonna take this stream though. Alright, so we got cats, we got chickens, and we got sheep. So, I guess we can probably just kill 3 of the sheep and then breed up the others. Alright, now that I needed to make a bed, because there's already beds here, but still, not the point. I don't know why I just killed those sheep. I guess that was completely senseless. Got some looms. Alright. Alright. I need a chest that has some iron in it. That would be nice. But how you doing today, Vex? You guys wanna... No chest. Do you guys want to like build around the village here? Because I think that might be... Oh, we've already got pigs and cows contained. That works out pretty well. Though there is a nitwit, so that kind of sucks, but that's fine. Are there really no chests in this town? Well then, that kind of sucks. It's alright though. I am like, my hands are doing like the weird kind of shaky too, so like nothing's working out the way I want. Yeah, I'm not able to move my hands quite the way I want to, so that's not nice, but not the worst. Oh, there's a house up there. Here, give me this piece of charcoal. Alright, and then we'll toss that in there. We'll toss... I guess we'll probably toss the food in. Because I'm gonna need some soon. Yo, there's multiple bells here. That's kind of cool. I can eat some sweet berries for now. Just chilling with the rain. Nice. Alright, toss that there, and then I can take these and just don't want to plant them right where villagers are, because I feel like they're probably gonna walk into them and get hurt. Be right back. Must follow mouse waifu. No worries, homie. I'm just kind of like trying to reacquaint myself with the game anyways, so nothing too fancy is gonna be happening quite yet. There's really no chests in this town, eh? Oh. Nothing too great, but you know, we can make a potato farm. We got bread. Not the worst. This is such a strange generation. Holy. Well then. Though I do kind of like this town, so we can sort out something fancy with it, right? At least I think so. Yeah, I haven't been up to a whole lot lately. There's just been a lot of hurting myself and then doing it again the next day. Sounds relaxing. Yeah. You know, I've also realized I watch a lot of like Minecraft stuff and never play Minecraft. Like I've been watching like 𝐵𝐵𝐸 Waddles, like Fwip Pixel Riffs, you know, like Good Times with Scar and all them for like years, and I like never play anymore. Alright, I guess we don't have iron yet, but let's just work with stone tools for now. And make a hoe. That over here. That in there. You know what? Let's toss that in there like that. Alright, now if I put potatoes in my offhand. Now, I know that you can grow it without using water. It just grows much quicker with water. So, we just do it this way. I don't think we should have too many problems. And then we'll just dig out this one and know that's where water is gonna go. So if we, we should probably mine up some of that coal there instead of using charcoal. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be surface iron. Who knows? Yeah, how's everyone been since I've kind of been gone for like 2 weeks? Hopefully you guys have been okay. And I'm kind of low energy, even though I've been drinking like energy drinks. It's just, you know, my life. I did try a new energy drink today though. So a lot of you guys probably know, like, there's like Monster has this new type of energy. Well, it's not new anymore, but this newer version or energy drink called Rain. And they're actually not bad at all, right? But I've had them for a little bit, and I was like, okay. And then I went to the store today to go and buy some of my normal ones, like the Rock Stars. And the guy at the counter, he knows me at this point because I'm there all the damn time. And I was like, hey man, if that's a cow. Okay, I thought that was Pillagers are. He's like, there's no way. I was like, if you get like the normal orange flavor, not like the orange sour or like the what's the other one? Orange tangerine or anything like that, I will probably buy like 3 times the amount of energy drinks I already do. And he was like, oh really? So we're talking. He's like, well, I got this one. It's the Orange Zero, right? And I'm like, yeah, I mean that one's okay. Not really my favorite though, because it's got a slightly different taste. Also, this is like pitch darkness for you guys. I'm sorry. So I was like, no, I'm not really a big fan of those ones. Like, they're okay, but they're not quite the same. And he's like, all right, well, how about this one over here? And he showed me like the Rain orange dreamsicle one, and I was like, yo, I like orange creamsicles. Let's try this, right? And I'd already bought my energy drinks, and I was like, you know what? I'll spend another $5 because the payout from the Raid Shadow Legends stream came through finally, and I was like, dope. This is awesome. All right, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna get those, and I tried it. I was like, yo, this tastes exactly like an orange creamsicle, but without like any energy drink aftertaste. And I even like had my mom try it. She was like, that's actually not bad at all. And I was like, yeah, right. All right. Hopefully we don't have anything sneak up on us. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Let's find the light, and we will dirt block our way out. I just recovered from my second COVID vax today. Oh, fun. Rain. I prefer Rain, honestly, to Bang and the other things. Yeah, the Bang isn't in Canada. Not normally. Like, you can occasionally find it if a store imports it from the States, but the caffeine limit or some shit that we've got here. Not too cool that we can't get the good shit, but whatever. But yeah, the Rain ones aren't that bad, so I was like, yo, dope. So I tried it. The only difference or the only thing I don't really like about Rain is the cost, right? Because, you know, it's Monster, so it costs a little bit more than you know, the rock stars I normally get. Now my sponsor actually are currently closed down. You can't use like my sponsor doesn't work no more because they are shut down for 2 weeks as they do a complete rebranding and a bunch of new flavors and stuff. But as a partner, I'm able to go and, you know, still order stuff. And the new design is so cool and the new flavors sound dope. So I am pretty stoked about that. Like, I ordered some of that earlier today. Paid my phone bill, and then I just sent my mom pretty much the rest of my money because I was just like, I don't really need money at the moment. Like, what do I need it for? So, been pretty chill, streaming every other day. I've been noticing that, Gecky. That's awesome, dude. Salty Wiz, hello, welcome. There's a caffeine limit. Oh god, I would die. My normal operation is like 8% caffeine daily. Well, I'm on my 3rd energy drink today. Like, it's in hand. But like, my sponsors stuff, like I ordered some of that and I was like, yeah, that'll be here in like 2 weeks ish. So I'm like, okay, nice. Or 2 to 3 weeks probably. So I was like, that lines up really well with like their new, when they start up their new branding and everything. So I'll have all that, and it's awesome. I cannot wait because they got I can't say anything. They have a flavor that I really want because I like it, and it's, in my opinion, should be better than the bubblegum one that you guys know I was like loving. So cannot wait to get that in. But yeah, and then having all my art on the way. So with my other little bit of money I've got left, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna like commission some more art. We've got the art for the merch that's coming soon. So I should probably plant a tree or two. Even though there's like a forest nearby, it's just like plant a tree. And I guess I don't need the wool. Turn these into planks and we can make some chests. Alright, so let's toss that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. I'm not going to be too concerned about organizing stuff quite yet, just because I don't think I need to. Alright, so we need a bucket so we can start on like farming up some food. And let's get a pickaxe because that'll be useful. And then let's say a shovel. Shovel should be fine. Now if we put this here, and yeah, let's just use that one up. Yeah, we got the pumpkins for the pumpkin farm as well. I believe there's water over here. Yeah. But yeah, I believe there's a limit on how much caffeine there's allowed to be per drink here in Canada. I could be wrong on that, but I've never seen anything above 200. But pretty stoked for my sponsored stuff because they're pretty much doing the rebranding that I told them to do like a month and a half ago. I was like, come on guys, like people would love this, you should do it. And they were like, all right, yeah, dope. And I'm still supposed to send them a bunch of flavors that I want to have because, you know, we have a community of people that were like, hey, do they have this flavor? Do they have this flavor? And I was like, they do not. And they're like, all right, well, let's get that flavor. And I told them that, and they're like, all right, yo, like, just let us know and we'll get that all set up. And I was like, sounds good. One more merch is on the way. Can't wait to grab another hoodie. Oh, man. It is going to be... that's why I was debating going through, like, the... What's it called? Through, like... It's not called Teespring anymore. I believe it's just called Spring. Because, like, they've got so much shit, right? So I was, like, kind of debating that. Because then we have like a more of a variety of things that we can do. But yeah, if there's anything in particular that you guys want, like actual merch of, just let me know and then I'll see what I can do about it, you know. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 that these are able to do. Alright, doing that. Alright, I keep forgetting that merch is a thing, but would have to likely put in art orders for commercial as well in the future. Yeah, like that's the main thing, is like making sure that you get something that you know is gonna be, or they're okay with you using as merch. So you have to like make sure you get the rights to it as well. So, okay, it would appear that it's only 4 that it does, which is fine. We can just dig another hole. What is this? Let's go. Yeah, this way probably looks better. I just want to have like a steady like cow farm like almost right away, you know? And I should probably not dig out the dirt while I'm at it, you know? Alright, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one. We'll get that. And then I can do bop, bada bop. And it's gonna kill it right here. So that's fine. Because we can go make more. Wait, you only need a hole of water for that? I've always done a full line. Nope. So 1 goes 4 out in either direction and then squares it. So now I need more sticks. I'm a fool. And there we go. Oh, it's done a full line every 2 spaces. I've been doing it wrong for so yeah, pretty much. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's a 9x9 square that you're able to do. And yeah, that should be good. And what's that, sitting at 6? Where do I see that again? H7. No, it's right there. Alright, so I've tossed those up there. And also, if you alternate crops, they grow quicker as well. So let's grab some of these and do that. There we've got some slabs. And then we can top slab those so we don't accidentally jump and then mess something up. Because now they're just waterlogged. Works out pretty well. Yeah, these should probably just be moved over. Because I'm not going to continue it that way. Oh, well. Well, whatever merch you decide to sell, I'm copying it. Alright, sounds good, dude. Man, I am so sorry that I'm low energy. Like... I'm not normally low energy, I swear. I'm just like dead today. Alright, so that should be good. So now we've got a little farm started. So that's good. How far along are you? 4. I don't remember how tall potatoes get, so let's not worry about that too much. We've got an iron tool, another iron tool. Here, we've got food sorted. Let's do this. So got that. I left my boat over there. That could be there. Cool. I will worry about organization later. I guess I could plant the pumpkins as well. Because I don't want them going backwards though. That's what sucks. So maybe I'll like go out this way and then plant the pumpkins. Or maybe I'll just like go across that way. Alright, we got bones. I guess we don't really need those quite yet. Actually, let's keep those on us in case we find a wolf. planks we can put over here. And sticks over there. Alright, so should be good for that. Yeah, I'm just kind of having like a nice chill day, and I was like, you know what? I gotta stream. It's been too long. And I miss streaming. Like, I honestly like love streaming so much, and like I know that my mental health goes way down if I don't stream. So I was like, let's do that. Even if I don't have the energy to today. It's been like 2 weeks nearly. Like I gotta stream. Because number one, source of income, not making any income. And then number two, it's just like I feel like I'm letting you guys down if I'm not streaming, you know? And like I get like mental health is important and stuff, but like my mental health goes down if I don't stream. So I've just been like super exhausted, just, you know what I mean, like working all the fucking time, like working out all the time pretty much, because yard work, and then just streaming afterwards, just not the funnest thing to do. Get out of my bed. Like I like doing yard work, obviously. I like being out in the sun. I just feel like crap like the next day. And then or even like later on in the day, and I'm like, I just need to not do anything right now. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just like, I'm dead tired, so that's just not. What's poppin'? How's it going, BB Floyd? I'm supposed to play VR chat today, but I was like, you know what? I don't have the energy to interact with people, so we're just gonna like do a nice chill Minecraft stream and just kind of vibe, hang out, and you know, just start up a single player world. And I think that I want to make this like almost like a daily thing in our streams where like we'll either start or end the day with Minecraft. I'm thinking probably end. I also really want to like get into like watching videos with you guys, because I know that's like a really popular thing right now and people seem to really enjoy it, and I like watching dumb stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, I am so down to start doing that, because it's just like reacting to things. I know a lot of people like seeing streamers and whatnot react to videos, so I was like, yeah, let's maybe we'll do that, you know? Might be a fun little thing to do. But yeah, what have you been up to though, BB Floyd? Friendo. These aren't done yet, right? Age 6? Yeah, they only get up to 6, right? Nope, they get up to 7. Good to know. But we'll have a nice little wheat farm mixed with potatoes. And then we'll make a composter and then breed up some villagers and then start getting some stuff going. And nice little start. And there's bees nearby. That's awesome. I do like me some bees. Working in gaming? Nice. I really want to get more into gaming, because I have like everything all like, I have my schedule all set up. I just haven't been like following it, because again, I'm doing yard work like every day. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, I'm dead tired. Like I'm going to bed at like 2 a.m. at like the latest. But it's, y'all know me, I like being up at night. Like I'm more awake at night, but everyone else is awake during the day, and that's usually the best time to work on stuff, because for some reason, people don't like hearing, you know, saws and stuff at like midnight, 2 a.m. So it's like, all right, guess we'll start doing stuff at around like 1 p.m. like a normal person, you know? So I'm just like pretty much like up by like 7 in the morning and working out stuff with people. And been sleeping a lot more. I've actually been dreaming, of which I find to be really weird, because I don't dream. Like, it is the weirdest thing I got. Last time I had a dream until like this past week was when I was 17. Like, I usually just like think in my sleep. So it's been really neat dreaming. Like the other day, I had a dream that my family and I lived in like England, right? But because we weren't from England and there's like a bunch of laws there, I feel like the police officer that kept stopping by our house, because we had like this really weird house, like a deck that was like on the front, but it was like a tall deck. It was like 6 feet up, And this cop would always come over and he'd stand on our deck when we're not on our deck. And then like start writing us up tickets for like a bunch of shit that didn't make any sense. So we're like, what? And again, this is all in a dream. And I was like, yo, this is like whack, like whatever. And we kept saying, fuck it, we're not gonna pay him, like forget you. And my brother, who, you know, works on cars, works on motorbikes and stuff like that, he was in the dream because, you know, most of my family was. And it was like the middle of the night. And he's like, you know what? Fuck this. And I was like, what? Because we're just chilling in our weird, like, it's like a very, like, thin, straight line kind of backyard. And he was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go fix the swing. And I'm like, the what? And there's like a park that's like a mile and a half away in this dream, of course. And he hops on this little like crotch rocket, you know, like those little like mini motorcycles. And it's like the loudest thing I've ever heard. It's like a jet plane, all right? Like, and I'm used to being around like muscle cars and big trucks, so I know what an engine normally sounds like. And this little crotch rocket was louder than all of them, right? So he ends up like taking off on this little crotch rocket, and I can hear him drive like a mile away. And before he left, he grabbed a stick, right? Just like a random stick. He's like, I gotta fix a swing. And I was like, okay. And then he just kind of drove off with this stick, and then I hear him off in the distance, and all I hear is this stick just like smash into like a swing really far away. And then he comes back, he's like, I fixed it. And I was like, did you just go break a swing? And he was like, nah, I fixed it. And then we had like, I woke up like randomly, like I think my cat jumped on my face or something like that, and I woke up. But it was just like, wow, that was the weirdest fucking dream of all the things to dream. That, okay, neat. And that was like 2 nights ago. And then last night I was like laying in bed, getting ready to wake up. Actually, I should catch up with you guys. Hold on, what are you saying? Who doesn't like dumb stuff? I'm more of a night owl myself too. Yeah, like I don't like being up during the day, but I have been because it's my body decided. Been having dreams again too. It's weird. Yeah, like I don't know what's up with it. Like I haven't dreamed in like nearly 10 years, and then I'm just like dreaming like all the time now, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Like, what? How? What? But okay, not gonna complain too much, because it's neat, right? Because my brain doesn't really, like, I have a really good imagination, but like my brain prefers to think over like dream, I guess. Like I'm always like solving problems in my sleep. Like I'll be like, how do I fix this thing for my stream, or how do I make this piece of art, or like how do I whatever, right? So that's what my brain does. Or how do I fix this thing in my apartment or house or wherever I'm living at the time, you know? And it just like figures out a way to do it. So that's what my sleeping is. And I only sleep like 3 hours at a time normally, and like I've been sleeping like 10 plus hours, and I'm like, oh god. And I'm like, is this depression again? But I don't feel like it is, because I feel fine, you know, like I don't have that mental block where I'm like, I don't want to do anything. It's more of like I've done enough today that I don't want to do more, you know. I just, oh, okay. I thought I just like fucked up and destroyed shit, but I guess not. You know what, rather than alternating all of them, let's just do this. So, but yeah, last night I had a weird dream. I have as well. I have had dreams all since Sunday, though pretty sure Saturday and Sunday was fever induced, but hey, dreams a dream, true. Been having dreams again too. It's weird. Most of the time I remember my dreams. I never have dreams, so I like never remember dreams, right? But last night I had a dream that was like whack as all hell. Like, you guys ever watch Game of Thrones? Like, you know the wildlings in it? I was like, I was weird. I was in these random woods, and I was approaching this rock, and there was like a kid on the rock, and over top of the kid I could see like a little timer, and the kid like heard noise off in the distance, and there was like motorbikes. And like, I like to point out that this includes like wildlings from Game of Thrones, you know, people in a show that has no technology, right? It has like, you know, medieval technology at the latest. So I hear motorbikes, and this kid's like, I'm getting out of here, right? And his timer was like around 5 minutes, but when he started walking away from the rock, his timer went up, because I saw it counting down. So I was like, is that like his countdown to death, right? So I like followed him, right? And he was like this kind, polite kid. And I was like, this is a cool kid, right? So him and I kind of like go back and we hide in the woods, and like these wildling people like came past on motorbikes, and I was like, okay. And I saw his timer start to go down, and I was like, what's going on with this? You know, like like we're hiding. And then they go past, and then we step out, and we're like, okay, well, that was weird. And then we see this other person just that was, I guess, dawdling behind, just walking. And they're like, hey, who are you? And we're like, oh, like, because I've never met this kid before. And we're like, oh, we're just kind of passing through. And it was like, okay. Well, there's like, well, why don't you come join us for meals? And I'm like, you know, you're in a dream, so your brain doesn't think logically. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. These people that looked really scary that we wanted to avoid, yeah, let's go join them for a meal. And so this kid and I go there, and then they're like, hey, so do you want to help with making dinner? And we're like, okay, why not? And they're like, all right, take these like chicks, like these chickens, right, like little baby chicks. And they're like, all right, and you gotta like pop the head off. And it's literally like, you know how you open up like the tubes of M&Ms, like the little mini M&Ms. It's like you gotta pop off the head, and then you just pluck out the feathers and you make it into chicken nuggets. And I'm like, this is a weird dream, right? And I know I'm dreaming. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, wait a minute, where's everybody else, and why isn't anyone else, like, what are we having for dinner other than the chicken nuggets, right? And then they're like, you're thinking too much. And I'm like, I'm not thinking too much, what do you mean? Right? And they're like, yeah, you're a little too smart. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be smart. And they're like, that's okay. And then I stopped and thought for a minute, and I was like, that's kind of a sketchy thing to say. So I was like, okay. And I'm looking around, and I see that there's like a cliff nearby, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get out of here. And then this kid, I saw his timer literally go down to like less than a minute once they started thinking I was too smart. And I was like, that means I'm gonna die too, because I can't see their timers, I can see his timer. So I'm like, all right, well, okay, haha. And then she like pulls out a knife, and I'm like, oh no. And then she like stabs herself in the eye and just kind of pulled it back out as if nothing happened. I was like, that was really cool, ha ha ha. And she starts coming towards me, and I kind of like did like one of these kind of around her. I was just like, Nyom. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of neat. And I started backing myself up to the cliff, and then I was like, all right, deuces. And I like jumped off the cliff, and I'm like, all right, see you later, kid. You know, like, you had less than a minute, and I can't help with that. So I was like, jump off cliff. And then like I started swimming, and then her and this other guy that was there, they ended up jumping off the cliff behind me, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna swim. And I'm swimming, and I'm swimming. And I go around this big circular rock that was there, and then I look behind me, and they're like right on my tail, and I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I swim more, and I go around this other cliff face, and then they're like coming right at me, and I'm like, all right. And you know, like when in your dream you know that it's a dream, so like just as they're about to catch you, you're like, nah, wait, nah. And like I kind of like rewinded, and then I was just like, all right, so they're gonna do that. So I went around the corner of the cliff, and I like ducked behind this little cove, and then they just kind of like carried on past me, and then I woke up, and I was like, that was a weird dream. I think I understand why I don't dream anymore. Like, I have the dumbest dreams, because like the last dream I remember was when I was like a fish. Nah, I was swimming like an idiot. Like I was like doggy paddling away. So my the best dreams are the ones you realize, because you can usually take over. Well, that's when I was a kid. Whenever I used to dream, I could always take over my dreams, right? Like I knew I was in a dream the second I was in one, right? Like I only have night terrors, and that's why I don't really count those as dreams, right? So if my brain isn't thinking, it's like night terrors about like terrible things that are gonna happen. And then oftentimes like things happen, but they aren't as terrible as the night terror was. It's just like vaguely similar to what happens in real life. So I'm like, I'm not clairvoyant, you know, like otherwise bad things would happen all the time. But you know, those are just like, I think that's like the schizophrenia part of my brain just like kicking in, because you know I have mild schizophrenia, so like with that comes like paranoia and whatnot. So I'm like always worried someone's gonna murder me at any time. It's why I don't like having like my headphones in all the way, or having like complete sound dampening, unless I'm like 100% sure that where I am I'm safe. But like every 5 seconds, either like you're in a different position, or you're thinking something else, so you're not on the most prepared. So I go through like a million different scenarios at any given time of like, what if someone fell through the ceiling and chased me with a chainsaw? What if someone kicked down my door and had a gun? What if someone just busted through my window and attacked me with a rusty spoon? I have stuff like that all the time. So I'm just like, I guess what you'd consider crazy. So I consider like the night terror is just part of that, right? Where it's like, oh, the worst possible thing ever could happen, so be prepared. And then I'm like, I bet I'll be prepared. So, but my night terrors I can never take over, but whenever I dream I was able to as a kid. But now that I'm older, I don't really dream just the night terrors. So I remember like the last dream I had was when I was like 17, like before these past couple nights, and I was a hamster. Like any of my dreams I remember because, well, I don't dream. So I was a hamster, and like the world was going through like an apocalypse, and I was like a super hamster, and I was like, buildings were falling over, and I'm like running up the building as it's like coming at an angle like this. I'm running up it, and I'm jumping building to building. I'm like the super hamster of all time, man. And I was like, yo, like nobody can beat me. I'm like super hamster. And it was the dumbest ever fucking thing. But you know what? That was my dream, and that is, I was like controlling that dream of like climbing buildings, and then I would like see like a random like evil like cat monster thing that looked sort of like Cerberus but was like a calico cat, and I would just like hamster punch him in the face, and then I'd go another building and I'd see him again, I'd like hamster punch him again. Like I was the top dog, alright? Like I was like super hamster man, alright? Like nobody could beat my hamster powers. So that was the last dream I remember that wasn't, you know, these past two. Super hamster, yeah, dude. Maybe it influenced why I became a mouse, who knows? Like I don't like. Alright, where do I want to grab some dirt from? You know what, right here works. Fuck it. But yeah, I have like the dumbest dreams when I dream, and like I think that's probably why my brain like never dreams. It's like, man, you stupid. I'm like, alright, yeah, you bet. You're right, I'm dumb. Thank you, brain. I hope you guys are just enjoying my stupid conversation of talking about weird dreams and existing, and like how my life has been this past 2 weeks. Like my dumbass hits myself with a hatchet and just goes, yeah, that's not too good, and then just kind of continues doing what I was doing. Alright, so we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put that in there, and then I like how like prepared I'm becoming just to have this tiny farm that isn't gonna do nothing. Like I'm literally just gonna do it to like breed up some cows, but we're gonna make this look really cool. I swear it. The best commentary, yeah, like you hear someone that's like pretty zonked out, just kind of chilling, like, yeah man, I was a hamster and I like lived my best life. Like this is like the high intensity streams you guys are looking for, right? Like just like deep voice, zoned out, talking about being a hamster. This chill vibe is good to come home to after a long day of work, and laughing while eating dinner is the best. Well, I'm glad I can help. That's what I'm here for, right? Like I like to entertain people. That's another reason why I feel bad when I don't stream, because I'm like, I could be doing something, you know? Like, alright, so I want to go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well grab these saplings, why not? Man, I'm fucking starving though. I should have ate before I streamed. I already started stream late. Can't be more late, so I figured I probably should have grabbed something. And now I didn't. So now I'm dumb. Oh well. The struggle. Maybe I'll find something to eat later. Oh, I also had a buddy over the other day. Because we were, he's been wanting to hang out for like 2 years, right? And like, we just kept getting busy whenever we're both free. So yesterday, or not yesterday, like the other day, I was like, yo, like, what are you up to today? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, yo, you should come over. And he was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. So he came over. And he was like, because he's been asking me to go out for beers for so long. And he's like, you know what? I'll buy. Oops. What do you want? And I was just like, you know what? Shawarma, because I like shawarma. And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, do you get it from this place? And I was like, yeah, that's where I only get my shawarma. And he's like, dope, that's my favorite. And I was like, mine too. So, and then he ordered me shawarma, and I was like, that's dope. So we're just kind of like chilling in the backyard for a little bit. And hey, how's it going, Royally? So he, all right, I grabbed, I was like, yo, you want a beer? Right, because we had a few beers. Right, and he's like, yeah, I would love a beer. And I was like, ah, shit, there's only 3 left. Well, my dad's only rule is you can't have the last beer, otherwise you have to buy like a complete, like a full new case, right? Which to me is fair. Like, if you drink a person's last beer, you owe them a whole case. That just makes sense. So he was like, oh, we can fix that. And I was like, ah, all right, not really thinking of anything of it. So later on, we're like chopping wood and whatnot, and because my cousin was over and he's using a saw, my buddy's just looking at me like, because he's a man, he was one of my managers, or he's the manager that was super cool that I've talked about that when I worked at Canadian Tire, and the one that's a reference on my resume. And so obviously for him, you know, like proper PPE, you know, like be safe about stuff because he works in the shop. And I'm literally just like standing like, actually not inches away from a saw as my cousin is running it. And you know, just like grabbing the wood as it falls down, and he's just looking over like, holy shit. And I'm like, I'm not afraid of my cousin hitting me with the saw. Like, if he does, I'll just hit him, you know, like whatever. Like, not that big of a deal. But he's kind of like, holy shit kind of thing. And I'm just like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal to me, you know, like I'm used to this, you know. And so we're just kind of like wood and having a good time. And then he looks over at my dad and he goes, so what type of beer you drink? My dad's like, oh, you know, mostly Canadian, usually get a 2.8 in the bottles. He's like, oh, okay. And then, you know, a few minutes goes by, he goes, oh, beer's on the way, by the way. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I just ordered some beer. And I was like, yo, you what? He's like, yeah. And I was like, and my dad goes, you should have him over more often. And I was like, yeah, apparently. He starts laughing. He chilled with us till like 1 o'clock in the morning because we had like a nice fire going, and you know, we had dinner and whatnot. And my mom made like these like things that she calls like loaded potatoes, and like they're potatoes with like, I think it's like cream cheese mixed in it, onions, bacon, and then you like top it off with like more like cheddar cheese and marble cheese and whatnot. And it's really good. And then we also had like a pork roast and like veggies, and I was like, oh, so good. Like it was delicious. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, it was like a good dinner, and he enjoyed it. And then I also had another buddy over, and he asked us to like save a plate. Oh, actually, no, that night I think we had barbecue. Yeah, that night we had barbecue. The next night is when we had it, and he was invited for dinner, but he was busy, so he wasn't able to. But it was a really good couple days. But my other buddy came over, and he spent a fair bit of time over as well, the night that we were having the fire. So I think that was the same, no, that was the day after I took a hatchet to the knee, which was kind of funny in my opinion. Most people don't think it's funny, but I'm like, yeah, it's just a knee. I got 2 of them. My mom wasn't too impressed, but you know, she was just like, and you did what? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not concerned. Why are you? And she's like, you're definitely your dad's son. And I was like, Dad, I am. Or at least I hope I am. I'm a lot like him. we all kind of got a kick out of it. Where the fuck I is? Toss those in there. Actually, no, I should put the bread over there. Yeah, it's been a good little bit. So I'm sorry I haven't been streaming. I've been tired, been exhausted. Now I'm hungry because I was just talking about food. Like, I'm even more hungry than I was, so. But you know what? We're making a good little thing here in Minecraft, you know? Got a little town. We got, you know, a little farm started. No, I say little, but that's actually a relatively big farm at this point. But we'll be good to go soon. I'm not really, like, looking to make this a super interesting series. More of just like a chill thing for us to kind of hang out and shoot the shit. You know, just kind of like a time waster kind of thing. Also, my arm is starting to get a little bit tired because I have it at a weird angle. So let's turn my keyboard that way so my arm can rest on the table. There we are. Yeah, ordered new energy drink powder. Probably gonna commission some more art in the future. Cause I got a bit of money and I've been looking on Fiverr and I found a lot of really cool artists on there. So the only thing I don't like about Fiverr is a lot of those people don't know how to value their art. So I'm gonna tip them good. Cause like a lot of them it's like, yeah, $6 and you can get like a thigh up, you know, full render. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? If I end up doing that, yeah, I'm gonna give them like a $20 tip more than likely. Cause like, nah, if it's good art, like you should value it, right? But they only know what they believe it's worth. So gonna do that in the future once I have a bit more money spending. Hey, how's it going, another nerd? What you been up to this evening? We've just been talking about really dumb things, like how I buried a hatchet in my knee the other day and just kind of looked at it and went, huh. I pulled it out and continued chopping wood. And then literally like the next day or the day after, I was swinging that same hatchet, but I was using it backwards as a hammer because, you know, you can do that with a hatchet. And I was taking apart some pallets. And I missed the crowbar that I was smacking into the pallet to lift up it from the nails. And I hit my left index finger. And gotta tell you, tickled a bit because my nerve damage wasn't working at the time. And I was like, well, of all the times to not feel pain, this would be one of them. So I was like, well, it's just a finger. And I told my dad because he was outside and he was just like, because I was like, oh shit. I just kind of tossed to the side. And my dad's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, just hit myself with the hatchet. And he's like, back end? I was like, yeah, back end. He's like, okay, not a repeat of the other day. And I was like, nope. He's like, ah, you're fine. And I was like, yeah, it's all good. So I just kept swinging. And then he was like, and then I started looking at my hand later. And he's like, you know, if you want it to match, all you gotta do is hit the other hand. And I was like, that's a good point. And then he was like, yeah, your mom doesn't think it works that way, but I'm pretty sure it does. Because if you hit it at the same amount of force, at the same angle, in theory, it'll look identical. And I was like, you do have a point. So I'm a very accident prone person. Sometimes I'm an on purpose prone as well. But that depends on the day. Yeah, we're just kind of vibing. Tonight was supposed to be VR chat, and I decided, you know what, I don't want to interact with humans. Or, you know, technically everyone's just a very well scripted AI that I can't confirm or deny is actually alive. So I don't have the mental fortitude to deal with that today. So we are playing Minecraft in just a brand new single player world. And I'm more so just kind of shooting the shit while I do dumb stuff. And I'm having a good time. I've had Dad's just like, this is bad. How can we make it worse? I mean, to be fair, he did have a point. If I wanted it to match, all I had to do was hit the other hand the same way.
Thanks for the follow, senpai.
Hey, thanks for the follow, homie. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. We do a lot of really dumb stuff here. As, you know, kind of proven by me just talked about how I hit myself with a hatchet and laughed about it. I was like, well, shit. Yeah, generally we're pretty chill vibe and we just kind of shoot the shit and chill. You know? It's a good time. Dumb stuff is kind of my stuff. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm a very dumb person. And special with a capital R. So, not that you can technically say that, because people get butthurt over it, but I'm like, fuck it. So, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this village now. Because this is going to be our base of operations. So, that looks like a cleric over there. I hear skelly boys under here. And spiders. So, I'm thinking since we have some houses up over there, we kind of like make the terrain go up to that, and then we'll have, say, our house over there. We'll have like a nice, maybe we'll start up like a castle or something. Fever Dream modded Minecraft when? I don't know. I don't know if I could really do that. I'm a very dumb person, so that seems like a bad idea. Though, maybe one day, will you eat this? No. Okay. This can just go, here, take it anyways. I'm thinking maybe modded Minecraft at one point, because I remember I didn't like Minecraft for a very long time. I could not play vanilla because my first ever experience with Minecraft was Feed the Beast. I believe version 7? I don't remember. But it was Feed the Beast. And we played on like version 1.6 something. I don't know. But we had like Tinker's Construct, and ever since, like, a part of me has always wanted to go back and play with that, because apparently it's really good now. Like, even better than it was. And I'm like, yo, I am so down to play some more of that. But I haven't yet. Just because, I'm gonna be honest, Minecraft's one of those things where, like, I'll play it, and I'll play it for, like, months on end, and then I just will one day stop. And I don't know why. And I think a lot of people get like that too, where they just got no idea why they stopped. They love playing it, but just one day they just out of nowhere just stop playing. Alright, our pumpkins are finally growing. Oh, give me that pumpkin, boy. Oops, put it up there. And we can do these last 2. Yeah, 2. Stay away from my bed. My bed. Holy shit, it's already been an hour. Insane. I can't believe we've already been like streaming this for an hour. Let me sleep. Yeah, one of my main things whenever I play Minecraft is always like find a village and then like take it over and make it look dope. So, and if I ever play like modded, you know, that'd be super cool, but I'd have to like relearn so much. Not cheeky. Alright. But I like rebuilding villages like way better than they were, and just like that way I've already got like all the villagers nearby and I can like focus on like other things. This is literally just farming simulator for us right now. Like, what the heck? But I'm enjoying it. It's nice chill vibes. I've been obsessed with Origins mod recently. I have no idea what that is. Like, what's in that one? So I'm being completely honest. I don't know a whole lot about like Minecraft modding anymore or anything. Like, I like having some plugins, like some of them where it's like the MMO one, like Minecraft MMO. Like, that one's cool because then it treats it like an RPG and you get like stats and stuff. But that takes like a lot of the time you can't play with mods and plugins. Or at least you couldn't back in the day. So I don't even really want to attempt to try and figure it all out. And one day I want to have a nice server for us to all play on. Hey, how's it going, NT Panda? What you been up to? Wait, have you been to the Nether recently, Trash? Yeah, I know about all the updates to the Nether. Again, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTube. I just don't play. Been playing a lot of One Block Survival. How does that work? But yeah, I don't know much about like the modding anymore or anything like that, because it's just, you know, one thing I just kind of fell out of was Minecraft, because again, I'll play for like months on end and then I'll just like stop and I'm like, whoa, why did I stop? Because I remember a very long time ago on like my first, well, probably technically my third, but my first YouTube channel that I actually took seriously, we were doing like a Minecraft thing. And we were uploading episodes like all the time. But that was like back a long time. Not worth watching anymore. Like, it was stupid. Do you guys think I should start going caving and like start like getting some resources? Watching you. What you doing? Right now we're just kind of like chilling. Like, I just started up this world and trying to catch up with everyone because I've taken like 2 weeks off streaming and I didn't really announce it. I announced like the first couple days. I was like, yeah, I injured my knee. I don't really want to do anything today. And then I just kept hurting myself over and over. Like, I threw out my back moving some patio stones, each of them weighing close to 100 pounds. And I was just like swinging side to side because like if you're already like crouched down, right? And so pretty much my dad and my brother would grab one patio stone by themselves, like together, right? And they bring it over to the truck. And I'm like, say like this ledge right here is the truck bed, right? They're down there, they bring it over to me. Well, I have to lean down to grab it. So I just kind of like grab and I swing to the side and then I put it to where it's supposed to. So I'm bent over and I like threw out my back doing that. Hi, I'm from Greece. Well, welcome. I'm from Canada. So you're also our first Trovo person today. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. So I threw out my back literally the day after I recovered from like dislocating my left knee, which again, my left knee is my good knee. My right knee is my bad knee. So it was a fun day. And then literally the next day I dislocated my left knee again. So I was like, I'm dying. But I was like, not a big deal. I ain't dead. But yeah, I took like 2 weeks off. So now we're just kind of chilling. You know, like we're trying to get back onto streaming the way I was before, where I was consistent, like 5 days a week, different thing each day type thing. So because again, today's a VR chat day, but I was just like, I don't want to talk with people today. So that's not what we're gonna do. So we didn't, because it's my stream and I say what happens. So fuck it. And I also started like a half-hour late, or actually probably close to like 40 minutes late, but whatever. But right now we're just kind of being a little farmer boy and making a big old field of shit. I mean, true, you sound like Corpse's brother. I'm like Walmart brand Corpse, because it's kind of funny. He's like, he has something called GERD. I just tore my vocal cords, so his scar tissue is way worse on his vocal cords than mine. But thank you, I do take that as a compliment. I like being the knockoff version of somebody much cooler than myself. Gives me a bit of pride in knowing I'm a good knockoff. Because if you're like, hey, you're like a knockoff Danny DeVito, I'd be like, number one, not a god of sex. Number two, I don't look like a potato. So, oh man. Axo Official, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great evening. We just kind of like doing dumb shit. Got a tiny farm started. And an hour and 10 minutes, this is what we've achieved. Yep. Should probably go caving, because we don't have any armor or anything, and we've got 2 iron tools. So we do have a cave over this way. Actually, let's throw some of the stuff that we don't need in our chest. But yeah, I kind of pride myself on being chill, and you know, a lot of people lurks and they're like, oh man, you got a nice voice. I'm like, alright, thanks. Should probably drink more water, but my water's across the room, so I don't feel like it right now. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta make torches. Let's use that. Let's use a big brain move. Alright, so you know what? Take that out, we'll take that out, we'll go in there, we'll take half this, we'll go like that, go over here, drop that in there, and then we'll go over here, grab that, do that, bop, bop, bada boo. And now we've got 1 piece of charcoal for the sake of having 1 piece of charcoal. Take this, move it there, and I guess we should probably make some armor. So let's just make a hat. And now we're good. Mining stream now. Heck yeah. Oh, you know what? This will be our mining house. Well, that wasn't hard to get through. This is kind of neat. What the? Oh, for some reason that dirt over there looked like another village. I was like, what? How? Nani? So let's grab all this coal and then we'll go back and grab that iron. Alright, so is there any topics that we should discuss tonight? Actually, you know what? I do have an idea. With the next set of merch with the new design, it's gonna be, I've already shown Vex the pose that it's gonna be. Is there any particular types of merch that you guys want with the new design? Or not new design, but like new thing that we're getting. It's gonna be like a sitting back, like looking over the shoulder kind of thing. It's gonna look pretty cool. The best color of frog. All right, so I'm gonna be really basic with you guys, right? So my favorite colors are pink and purple. All right, pink is slowly overtaking purple. Like purple was my favorite since like elementary school, but now like pink has been like coming up. Like as you can see on my character design, you know, like pink's it. So those are my favorite colors. Just keep that in mind. All right, but my inner emo kid. All right, because if you guys know what I look like, you know what I look like. I wear like chains and leather jackets, cowboy boots, all that shit, combat boots too, and you know, ripped jeans, the whole works, like whatever. And I wear like the armband bracer things and whatever. So I'm kind of an emo kid, a little bit of a goth, a little bit of a punk, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Oh man,
I can't beat the shit out of you without getting
thank you for the
closer.
raid. Welcome, raiders. I was just talking about how much of a little emo kid I am, and we're talking about what we're about to discuss.
Thanks for the follow.
What the oh, thank you for the follow. What the best color of frog is, and I was just explaining that I'm your typical emo kid looking kind of person, right? Like I'm, you know, like the goth punk kind of guy. And I think my favorite type, or the best color of frog in my opinion, is like the red ones with the black stripes on them. Just because
Thanks for the follow, senpai.
that means that they clearly are poisonous, right? So if you eat them, you get fucked up.
Oh,
and I think that's pretty dope.
For the follow.
Oh my goodness, thank you for all the follows. You guys are amazing. Aerolite, I'm really bad at pronouncing things. I can barely speak English, and that's my native language. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully you had a fantastic stream. What were you up to? Airy raid. Okay, Airy works. All right, I'm gonna just say Airy then. Hopefully, actually, I'm going off of one other person's words. I need to hear that from you if that's an alright name for you.
Thanks for the follow, senpai.
Oh my goodness, so many of you guys. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm telling you, this is a super low energy stream though. Like I'm not feeling too great. I was just talking about my injuries this past 2 weeks. Like I literally buried a hatchet in my knee and was just like, and just kind of kept chopping wood. So how am I? I am low energy, but I'm doing swell. It's I ain't dead. Let's go with that. All right, like I'm doing. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. I'm just kind of like that could have been bad. I'm doing okay. Like I'm pretty tired. You know, it's been one of those days. But I'm like, you know what? I've taken literally like 2 weeks off streaming. I've got to get back to it. So that's what we're doing today. It was supposed to be VR chat, and I was like, you know what? Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a little bit. I remember one of my last streams I did was Minecraft. I kind of missed playing it, so I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's play some Minecraft. So that's what we're up to. My Twitch crashed. I'm back. Welcome back, Vex. Just say that, lol. She had to go, but was karaoke. Oh, that's awesome. I was supposed to do a karaoke stream soon, but I'm like, I don't know if I can really do singing with my current setup right now because I stream at nighttime and everyone else goes to bed and my brother just moved back in and he works at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I stream till 2. So singing super late is probably not the nicest thing to do. So I figured maybe we'll put that off for a little bit, because there's other stuff that we gotta do too. Yeah, right now we're just doing a bit of caving. We just built a big old farm. This is a brand new world. It just started up this stream because I was like, it's one of them days. It's just low energy. Let's just vibe. Alright, zombie to our left. Footsteps. Alright, so he's around the wall, so we're good. It's 1 a.m. for me. It is 1 a.m. for me as well. Hello, East Coast friend. How are you? Love the voice. It is calming. Thank you. A lot of people like to fall asleep to my streams. Like, I normally try to be a little bit higher energy than this, but today's just one of them days. But yeah, I literally like dislocated my knee, and then after a few days of like not really babying it but taking it easy, I was like, all right, I'm good for now. And then I literally threw out my back the next day, and then I was like, oh, neat. And then I think it was like a day after that, I dislocated my knee again, and that was fun. I guess that's a word for it. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's stay down here. And I don't have a crafting table. That's alright. So let's just stay in the cave. But yeah, I was like, alright, cool. I've hurt myself enough. And then literally just kept hurting myself, buried a hatchet in my knee, and was like, well, that wasn't smart. And then just continued chopping wood. And then like a couple days after that, I hit myself in the left index finger on the knuckle, and just like, and I was like, ooh, that wasn't smart either. And just kind of didn't really care all too much, I'm gonna be honest. The joys of nerve damage. Not being able to feel pain most of the time. Can also sleep to your voice. Thank you. A lot of the people that stop by my streams tend to. It's why I started streaming late nights again. Because like streaming like midday and stuff like I was, like no one really stopped by because like I knock them all out. So it was like, alright, well, I appreciate the lurkers, because even if y'all aren't chatting in chat, you're there, which means a whole lot to me. So you're choosing to listen to my dumb ass instead of someone else, and I'm like, you know what? I appreciate you. 3:05 p.m. for me. Oh, 3:05? That means that you are 14 hours ahead. 14 hours ahead would be Asian time, one of them. Mid-China, right? Possibly? Or am I completely off on that? No, that would be, yeah. That'd be like halfway across China, I think. Yeah. Hopefully you guys all enjoy your stay. I'm just kind of like, honestly, I'm so rusty at Minecraft. I haven't like actually played it in like years. Like before the B update. Like I know all the stuff, but like I don't play per se. I just watch a lot of like YouTube on it. So don't expect like super high quality from me. I'm doing my best. We're just gonna like vibing. You should make it so people can sub. So I used to be an affiliate actually, but I got rid of my affiliate status because it is a complete waste of money. So the way that it works is if you do a tier 1 sub, right? And let's just assume that it's in USD, even though I live in Canada. Let's just assume it's in USD. All right. This costs you $5 plus tax to sub. However, I only get $2.50 of that. But if we use PayPal and you just drop a tip, you spend exactly $5 and I make $4.70. It saves you money and it makes me more money. So it just makes a lot more sense that way. And I'm not limited to what I'm able to stream or like where. So I stream to multiple platforms. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo. You know, I just like the whole works. They're killing my villagers. I didn't even think about that. Now, if they're all dead, I'll find more and bring them back. So, big brain alternative to subs. Yeah, and like people are like, oh, but like, don't you want emotes? And I'm like, I have 30 emotes on my page. Like, what do you mean? Because if you use better TTV, you can like get 15 of like the community ones and then like 15 of your own. So I've actually got 30 subs or 30 emotes on my channel if you have better TTV. And if you're using Twitch, then you should be using better TTV anyways, because it's obviously called better Twitch TV for a reason. Like, it helps out so much with stuff. Like, it makes the website run smoother. It like helps out with if you want chat on the opposite side, if you want chat divided with different colors, like the background of it so you can tell who's talking easier. If you want to pause the autoplay on like the main page, stuff like that. Add a host button to underneath people's channels when you're watching them. It just makes things so much easier. Gotta go for a minute, don't do anything important. Oh, I never do. My life's pretty boring. But yeah, like the way I see it is if I can save my community money and I'm able to make more money doing it, like I literally doubled my income. So it's I thought it was a big brain move. And I think a lot of my community appreciates the fact that I'm trying to save them money at the same time, and more of their money actually goes to me instead of like, you know, Amazon. Because as much as I love Amazon, that's money that my community spent and they wanted to give to me, not to Amazon. Their platform is just the most convenient to use. That's why I'm not like, you know, or what's the word I want to use? Like a total suck up to Twitch, because like I'll discuss Twitch TOS like openly. Like I have friends that are Twitch like staff, and they're like they actually enjoy when I used to talk about the TOS because I know it better than most people. They're like, you can't say that, it breaks TOS. I'm like, actually it doesn't, because this right here is this and blah blah blah. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I talk to Twitch staff. I know like I know a couple Trovo mods as well now. Once I start making actual YouTube videos again, like actively, then I'll probably I'm not gonna say blow up by any means, because I'm definitely not, but I'll have like a consistent grind on YouTube as well. And over time, I feel like my I totally left the crafting table back there. I'll probably end up having like, I think they're like YouTube staff or whatever that get in contact with you for if your channel gets big enough or popular enough or whatever. So I'll have someone there. Still trying to find someone on DLive, but I don't really use DLive as much because like it's not an overly active platform. So not that I have any issues with it, like obviously like it is what it is, right? Alright, let's go up to the surface because I can hear people up there. And hopefully not too many of the villagers died. Well, I want you trapped in there, so please go back in. Okay. This'll work. Right, that should have worked. Or not. Oh, some of them are going in. think only the nit would win in this one. BRB. All right. I will see you when you're back. I didn't even. Okay, apparently not. Got one in there. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll just like be in there. Nope. Good enough. I've got at least 2 now. Eat some mutton. Fun fact: _Zzoods have kill on-site animals that they are trained to immediately kill if they are caught escaping. I mean, rip my boy Harambe. I mean, he didn't deserve what he got. But you guys notice that the world kind of went to shit after they shot that gorilla? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, like, there might be a correlation. Everything was good before then. And now look at us. The world's literally, like, over. Like, we nearly had, like, a World War III. We've had a pandemic, you know, like, world dying just because they shot that damn gorilla. Like, everything was Gucci until, like, my boy went. Just can't believe it. Gone too soon. All he was trying to do was help out that little kid. He was like, yo, this kid fell. Y'all want to help him? And then they were like, pew pew. And he was like, fuck. I've been shot and I'm dead. And then that was what happened, man. Like, they took out our boy. Rest in pepperoni, my boy. We miss you every day. Alright, we're all suited up with iron. And now, I totally should have made a pickaxe first. So now we're going back and forth between these until we got one. Just so we can go back down and grab more. Yeah. I don't even know what I want to do for like a build palette for like this little town that we want to make. Alright, I think we should be well and dandy. And this is almost good enough. Yeah, we're back to Farming Simulator. Oops. Alright, next up. But yeah, as we were saying before, the best color of frog is the red with black ones, just because, you know, like, they're poisonous. You can't eat those boys. And I mean, you probably shouldn't eat a frog anyways. Like, what did he ever do to you? You know, like, a fish could slap you, but what's a frog gonna do? You ever been slapped by a frog before? Like, our boy Kermit never slapped nobody. You know what? I bet you Kermit probably slapped somebody. He looks like the type of frog to slap someone, but not the point, alright? Like, that's our boy, man. You can't be, like, beating up frogs. It's gotta be a hate crime of some kind. No. That's what we get for killing Harambe, god of order and tranquility. Exactly. That was our boy. Like, all he wanted to do was save that little boy. And then they were like, pew pew. And he was like, oh, I've been shot and I'm dead. And then that was like the end of the world starting. I remember what I was doing when I heard about Harambe's death, man. Like, I was working at McDonald's, hating my life, getting ready to end it. And then I heard that. And I was like, what reason do I have to go on? That was my monkey that I just met, you know, like, in this exact moment. And then my boys and I were like, rip Harambe, bro. And then I made a McChicken. And I was like, life's not all bad, but you know what? It's just not as good no more. And man, the days got longer. I wept more. I felt something in my heart, you know, like, I don't normally feel emotions, but I felt something. I was like, damn. Monkey bro gone. This bit's gone on for too long, I'm sorry. What the hell's wrong with me? Alright, it looks like it's almost time to expand the farm a bit more. I gotta cut all these down now too. I almost feel like we should make like a large farm. What are y'all doing over there? You're gonna get hurt. Mind you, I like climbing on roofs too, so I mean, you do you. But still, not the point. Do you have a farmer villager yet? Literally haven't done nothing with the villagers. Like, straight up, we have built a farm. And I talked about stupid shit. And then I went caving. So, that is the plan. But, not quite yet. Just because I am lazy. And I have not made a composter. Hello, more pumpkins. Alright, so, I guess we probably got enough iron now. Yeah, we definitely do. Let's get ourselves some wood. Why I didn't put 4 sticks down, I don't know. And we should probably get a reliable food farm too, but that'll be later. Let's go chop down a bunch of a forest, because why not? I also gotta get food at some point. Like, real life food. Fuck. What do I want to grab? I might just go make myself a sandwich in a little while, like after stream. This will be done at 2 AM, so... Holy, my voice is like killing me. Maybe I should go grab my water. Alright, next tree. We're literally just committing deforestation, not that big of a deal. We'll replant them later, as we need more wood. That's how it works, right? In the industry, you just chop down all the trees and go, more later. Nice. We did it. Back in time before anything spawned. Alright. Well, we got a bit of wood now. Do we want to try and build a house or do we want to keep caving? I feel like caving is a smarter route. Though we could separate these and then create like an actual farm. So let's do that real quick. Alright, where do I want to take these guys? You know what? A hole in the ground right here looks pretty good. I know, it's ghetto. It's gonna work though, alright? Like, just make some babies. And then if I grab some potatoes, I think potatoes work with those guys. Okay. Yes, potatoes. Huzzah, potato. Alright, so we have started up our little food farms. Now, in theory, I could have just made a cow crusher instead. Just join the Discord because I'm lonely. It be that way. Don't worry about it. I would like to say that our Discord is active, but it's really not. Only because most people just kind of join and then they're like, hey, we're going to do stuff. And then they don't do stuff. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's okay. Y'all live your life. Like, I ain't upset. We all vibe. You know, we have a good time. We do our own thing. Alright, let's make another pickaxe just in case this one breaks while we're mining. And this time, let's take another bed with us. I guess it doesn't matter if I... Yeah, you know what? I'll bring the other one just in case. But that'll be our spawn one. Should also probably figure out the coordinates, so... 1160, 22. Nice. I'm back watching you play. Maybe want to hop on my one block? Nice, nice. Well, I'm glad I could inspire you ever so slightly, even though I'm not really doing anything. I also probably should do this. And then probably find some more coal. That might help us out just a little bit. Don't fall. I mean, if I do, I do. Not a big deal. Worst case, we die. I'm hoping you guys remember the coordinates because I already forgot them. I believe it was like 1160 and then 20. Oh. Because we started off on an island and we took all the wood that was there, so hopefully we don't die without a bed. But we did sleep in a bed there. And that was why I didn't take that one. But if we use this bed and then we die, then we're back at spawn. But this bed is just in case it becomes nighttime. We go up and we're like, ah, shit. Holy, my voice is like killing me right now. Alright, I think this is the way with nothing. Yeah. Hydrate? I mean, I've got my energy drink. That's good enough, right? But no, just like talking, my natural voice actually hurts because there's scar tissue. So the way it vibrates is just, it tingles in a not fun way. So I usually talk at like a higher pitch because it doesn't hurt as much. But I almost feel like it doesn't match my face, and it's not quite as relaxing, and a lot of people join my streams for the relaxing part of it, of just being able to fall asleep. Oh, gotta go make some torches. Sticks. Good enough. Yeah, I mean, like, there are a lot of downsides to not being a Twitch affiliate, though. Like, I don't have channel points anymore. I was one of the first channels to get that, actually. And then, like, people are like, oh, you should do it. And they always question, like, why you're not an affiliate. And it's like, you got over 1,000 followers. Like, why don't you, you know, become an affiliate? I was like, I was an affiliate. I got rid of it. And then I have to explain it, like, every time. So, like, that's, like, only, like, a minor inconvenience. But it's just one of the things that happens with it. Like, there's so many advantages to not being a Twitch affiliate. And people ask me, like, well, what if you were to be given an opportunity to become partner? And I'm like, nah, I wouldn't want to be partner because then you're even more limited. Like, I would much rather have the money that is spent on me actually come to me and not cost my community more, you know? Because, like, if I can save people money, I'm going to. Like, that's the main thing on, like, my main YouTube is showing people, like, the cheap or free way to do things. Instead of wasting a bunch of money on like stuff that you don't need, because people are like, oh, becoming a VTuber is so hard, and I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, because you have to like pay for this and this and this, and like there's so many free alternatives. Like, all you gotta do is put in like the work for it, and if you're willing to learn new things, it makes it so much easier. Because like there's 𝐕roid Studio, right? So you can make a model like this. Like this model was made in 𝐕roid Studio by Vex, who's in chat. I think it was only like her 3rd or 4th model that she ever made at most. So, though I got really lucky, she made it for free because she wanted to talk smack about my old one that I made in 10 minutes, and I was like, all right, cool. And I always like make jokes saying that she was like being mean, but she really wasn't. She even says that in the stream that she was making it and whatnot. She was, or was going to make it. She was like, I don't want to come across as mean, but it doesn't look as good. And I'm like, wow, she just hurts my feelings. But, you know, like, you can make it for free in 𝐕roid Studio. And then, you know, like, there's free programs like VC Face that, again, Vex showed me, even though I was using Wakaru before that. But VC Face, like, is so much better. And, you know, it's also free. Then there's, you know, like, if you want to make overlays, well, you can find alternatives to Photoshop, like GIMP and whatnot. Oh, I just totally, whatever. If we die, it's for real this time. There's, like, so many ways to do shit for free, but people just think that it has to be a specific way. I'm like, nah. And then people are like, oh, well, I want a stream deck. And it's like, well, do you have like your phone? You know, like, just use that. People are like, what do you mean your phone? And I'm like, well, there's a program called Touch Portal, and there's another one called Leorin Board. And both of those, like, are pretty much free stream decks. Or if you're really good at like hotkeying stuff, you can just use OBS itself to like hotkey things. And I just want to show people that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get into content creation, because like I don't like spending money in general. So if there's a way for me to help people with that, I'm going to. Which is, man, you shouldn't be down there. You can't help the village over there. But I don't know, I like being able to help people out with that kind of thing, where it's just like, yeah, there's an alternative that doesn't cost anything. And, you know, if I can help someone else get into content creation, because it's like one of the funnest things on the planet. And that's really pretty whole. I know, right? But I had to take it away from them. Just had to do it to them. Alright, now our respawn point is set again. Like, I don't know, I like being able to help others if I can, so. I like to consider myself a sort of okay person. I wouldn't say I'm a nice person, because I'm definitely an asshole, but if I'm able to help one person save some money, I'm going to. So that's what I like to do. Because if I don't want to spend money, why should you need to spend money? You know? And if I can get you to do things that you really want to do for free, well, I'd be mean to withhold that information. Alright, we already did that spot. Alright, cool. That doesn't sound like an asshole thing to do. Well, it's one of the few things I do that's not an asshole thing to do. I generally will call people out on bullshit, and I'll just be like a dick, because, well, seems like the fun thing to do, honestly. Like when trolls come into my stream, I'll generally laugh at it because I think it's humorous, but if it's like a shitty trolling, I just make fun of them. I'm like, bro, like, what? I know you can do better. I could do better when I was 11. Alright. Why am I getting notifications from my email? I don't think we need to expand this anymore. So maybe we should attempt to make a house soon. Getting sick of this tree right here. And now it's gone. Yeah, maybe we'll like make a house up there. Because like we can like repopulate all the trees and whatnot in this area with aesthetically pleasing positions. And down a nice big one. Let's take this one out from the top. Ooh, cut her down. You gonna make a villager pit? I might make like a trading area for all the villagers, but I'm not too sure what I want to do quite yet, because like I haven't played Minecraft in so long. I more just kind of want to like make a nice looking village that, you know, like my main thing is like take a village and then turn it into my own kind of thing, you know. Because then I have like a base to work with, and I can go like, all right, so if I go from here to here, like that has like a bit of thought put into it, and then, you know, I like using a base and then working outwards rather than just like coming up with everything myself. Because like I will do that, but it's more of like I much prefer having something to work with from the start. You know what I mean? But I'll probably have them all sectioned off and have like a bunch of what are the ones from the thing? Librarians. Have all of them set up and have like the mending one, have everything labeled, and then I'll have like the spot for like probably have like a decent villager breeder set up, or I'll have like a farm built in such a way that they can like pretty much like farm up all like the carrots and wheat and everything for me, like an auto farm, because that's not too hard to set up. I've done it before. And you know, like I'll just try and make everything look nice and cool and functional. So, and then I'll have like a spot for like to gain a bunch of emeralds, like using like say like a Fletcher and like farmers, because that's like the smartest way to do that, because like emeralds from them is like incredibly easy. Like, I know the process of it all, because, like, again, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTube, but I don't play anymore, so I want to get back into playing it, because it's fun, and I don't know why I ever stop. It's just one of those things where just randomly one day you're like, why did I stop that? I love that. But it be what it be. Well, I feel really bad for you, little cat. You know what? Here, get him. I don't feel bad for you. Alright. Live free, little kitty. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I got like a slight plan on what I want to do, but this was just like on a whim. Like, I'm gonna play Minecraft tonight kind of thing. And so far, it's been a nice, chill evening, so y'all seem to be enjoying it a bit. So, I think it was the right decision. But hopefully all my audio levels are okay. Like, the game isn't too loud, I'm not too loud, music isn't too loud, that kind of thing. Because I always hate when my audio is way out. Watch, there's gonna be somebody being like, there's music, and I'll be like, ah, shit, my background music's too quiet, ain't it? And down they all come. Cool. Hello, cat. Goodbye, cat. Oh. Okay, well, they're now mountain cats. You could fall and I wouldn't care, but let's see if I can do that. Yeah. Oh, and I accidentally pressed my Windows key. Did not mean to. You saw nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. In we go. I mean, it is a very interesting village generation, though. Like, it just kind of goes up onto here. So I think I'll probably make my house up here with these. Did I already check this one? I did. Might as well collect the resources that we can, because why not? No harm in wasting it, but no point in it either. If we can get extra stuff, why not? Having extra is never too big of an issue, and if we're too concerned, we'll just throw it in a fire or something. Now we should probably come up with like a general idea on what we want to do for our build style. Now, I don't normally build like anything too modern. I generally go for like more of a almost medieval look, but like I've also done like more like a Japanese inspired style as well before. So maybe, I don't really know. Like there's plenty of room right there that we can make something nice. Could do a castle, but trying to decide what would be best. Alright, so let's grab wheat and potato. Toss that up, put that in there. Apparently I'm eating these in front of you guys, I'm sorry. And the nitwit survived, apparently. Well, okay. Yeah, I think that should be okay. I mean, it's kind of a mess at the moment, but not that big of a deal. But I think like a nice big place right there would be kind of cool. And then we can have like a little pathway coming out, and then we'll go into the center of the village and make like a relatively large town. So I guess I probably need more dirt. And we should probably... Hey, how's it going, Twangy? How's your evening been? I suppose if we're going to be doing that, we might as well... Let's just turn all of this into planks. That way we've got a lot. And we will start organizing things. Why I didn't just do all of it, I don't know. There we go. Alright, so let's take anything of importance and like building blocks out of here. This will just be like food and such. Or plants and such, sorry. There we go. Put pumpkin seeds up here. Put pumpkins right there. Those can go there. The flowers all up at the top. Put the wheat down here. Move the apples to over here as well. Mushrooms next to that. Saplings can go over there. Yeah, we can take the sugarcane out. Okay, I'm going to go. Good night. Have a good stream. I will try to. And thank you for stopping on by. I do appreciate it. Alright, so hop in the bed. Time to sleep. Come on. It is nap time. Alright, there we go. So let's put like our important stuff like over here. We'll put blocks over here. So let's just do bottom row is all cobblestone. Put wool in a different one. Put granite there. Dye right there. And birch there. And oak right there. Yeah, that'll be just fine, I believe. Yeah, that should be good. So that's important stuff. So if we end up getting gold or anything, we'll put it there. Let's put, actually, let's keep that gold just in case. You might as well make more torches. No harm in having too many torches. There we go. Food's over here. And we'll put our building blocks over there. Grab this over there. Guess it's say like loot drop stuff over here. Oops. And we'll put like normal ones down there. There. And I guess we could probably make like a small sugarcane farm as well. Yeah, right here looks good. And then we can just do that. Go back over here and grab the center one. And then just alright, and then we'll put down the sugarcane. That's gonna drive me insane. And yes, I know it doesn't need to be all like source blocks, but it just makes more sense to have more source blocks, just so I can just grab from anywhere and it's fine. So we'll start up that. Actually, craft table is good in that corner. At this point, we can probably breed up these guys again. Yep. Alright, good enough for now. And then we'll slowly make all of this. I think that sounds like a good plan. We could harvest all this real soon too, but I kind of want to get like the start of that. So we need to go and find somewhere to go and collect a bunch of dirt. So maybe we'll just make a couple of iron shovels. Or maybe actually, let's make 3 of them. And take this and do that. Got more sticks than I need apparently because I didn't realize I had some. And we'll put those there. Might as well use up that one. Alright, cool. It's a lot of piggies. Ah, it's not that many. Not yet. So I think if we go off this way, we can find somewhere to go and level out a bunch of dirt, and it's not too big of a deal. And we can also grab some bushes. Get the rose bushes. You're not supposed to be there. Okay, apparently I couldn't make the jump I thought I could. Alright, now this looks a little bit far enough away that it won't matter if we start messing up. Goal, make an alpaca army to fight the wither with. I mean, we could, but I don't think that would work too well. I don't think that'd work well at all. Because like it recovers health after a little. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's just complete biome change right there. Alright. Let's just start grabbing some dirt. And then I guess after we've got like a rough layout of our house, maybe we can like dig down and try and like do some like diamond mining or something. You know, probably just do strip mining or do like branch mining, whatever we feel like. And your point, just get more alpacas. I mean, pretty sure the llamas in this aren't they? But Also, like, that sounds like a lot of work. And they need hay bales to like breed, not hay. Or wheat, sorry. Yeah, hay bales, not wheat. So that's a lot of wheat. It would just be a pain in the ass. Yeah, after we've gotten like a rough idea of what we want to do for our house, I guess we can get more to like finding diamonds, and then after that the next step would be an enchanting area, so we need to like breed up the cows so we got leather for books and whatnot. The battle would be worth it. Would it though? Like, that would take so much effort. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Like, I'll do dumb shit like that. Cause like, maybe we'll just do this for like an hour at the end of most streams, or like certain days a week we'll do this for an hour. But I don't know how much I want to play in this world. Like, maybe I'll do some stuff off stream, but I feel like this will probably just be like a stream only world, so I don't want to do too much insane shit unless it's on stream, and that would take a lot of off stream grinding. Mind you, it's really not that bad of an idea. It would be neat. Like, probably need like a few hundred of them, but it would be funny. So maybe. I don't know, is that actually something you guys want to see? You just like breed up an army of llamas to fight the wither? Because I do have a plan to get like 100% guaranteed wither skulls every time, but it takes a lot of prep work. Like a lot. Like it'll take me like probably close to like 4 hours of prep. But in the end we can battle as many withers as we wanted. So I'm going to use up all of these shovels for dirt, and then we'll head on back. Because this will be more than enough dirt for outlining things and planning shit out. Or literally help if you want. It's solo world, so not even possible. But I do appreciate the sentiment. Oh, did not mean to hit my microphone. I'm sorry about that. Apparently I just picked up some gravel too, so let's do that. Maybe we'll get flint. There we got flint. I mean, technically you can get people in solo world. Well, not really. You open your solo up to LAN. So I would have to like create a server through like my computer and treat it as if like you're on the same network. So like it is possible, yes, but I don't know. I kind of want it to be like just like a solo world. I feel like this will just be like one of those like chill like myself kind of thing type ones. I do want to make a server for like the whole Discord to join if they feel like it, but that'll be a future problem. You need to have like steady income to afford like a good server as opposed to just some random one. Because like Aethernis is cool and all for using like free servers, but like they're laggy as all hell. They take forever to start up. You have to wait in a queue for yours to start up. you're limited on how long you can stay on it. And then there's like a cooldown buffer, and it's better to just pay for one or just set up your own server. Any build ideas though for this one? I do have like that 100% drop rate wither farm planned out. Essentially all you gotta do is create like a creeper farm and then have all of them go through another portal into a spot in the nether, which puts them all into a spot where you can turn them into charged creepers. So you need to have a trident with actually no, you have to do that before they go into the nether, sorry. You have to have like a creeper farm that has a spot for you to, you know, make them into charged creepers, and then you send them off into the nether, and then you have that linked up to the same spot that you have a wither farm. So you have to have the wither farm made first, because you can make a creeper farm anywhere. You can only make a wither farm at a fortress. So if you find where you can make a wither farm, you make that, have them all laid in one spot, and then you have to make it out of blocks that can't explode too. So then you take a creeper or a creeper farm, and then you make it into a charged creeper farm with using like the trident striking whatever thing. You have to wait for it to rain, and then you send them off into the nether at the wither farm, and then you literally just have it blow up right next to all like the withers that are in the wither farm, and then every single one of them drops a wither head, because a charged creeper drops the head of anything it kills, except for a player, of course. So it's 100% drop rate. It's just like so much extra prep. Like just lining all of that up would take like 4 hours. And that doesn't even include like the whole spawn proofing the whole fortress so that the withers only spawn in that spot, and then using blocks that only withers can spawn on or everything else dies on it type thing. So it does become a bit of a nuisance, but it's totally worth it in the end, because then you can get like infinite nether stars. Because once you know, set up a spot in the end for like the wither so it can't fight back, and it's just like easy like wither farming, you've got everything all just like running peachy for you. So that's one idea. Other than that, like I'm thinking I need to figure out what build style I want to use, or maybe I'll just do like a different build style in each area type thing. But oh, neato, yeah, like I'm more of like the mechanics of the game. That's what I like. Like I like the aesthetics of stuff. I'm just not like I'm not great at that. So it's something I would like to work on, but like I don't know, basic mechanics is what I like, but like doing it in fancier ways. Cause like I don't know if anyone else has ever thought of doing a wither skull farm like that before, because you know you have to line up everything so perfectly and it takes a long time, but it would be neat. There's like how you can make a wither farm, or a wither flower farm in the end with using the enderman farm, and then having a wither stuck in a spot where it can't get out, just blowing them up. Gonna get redstone machine organizer. I'm actually not good at redstone. Like I get the basics of it, but that's not something I'm really good at. I would like to learn more. Like I watch a lot of stuff, like you know, I watch a lot of mumbo jumbo, and I more of like understand it as it's happening, but I couldn't replicate it without watching the video, because I don't understand the mechanics quite the same. Yeah, maybe at one point. But I don't know. I mean, if I want to start doing fancy shit like that, I'll probably do it when I play like modded Minecraft. Like maybe I'll swap this rule over to like a modded one or whatever, and we'll use like Tinker's Construct and such. But vanilla's fun, you know, like vanilla's really fun too. So kind of want to focus more on that. Just for now, so I can get like the basics down pretty well. Hey, what's up, everyone? You guys down tremendous? I mean, I try. You know, like, I'm down bad, bro. Like, it's been a long time. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the couch, and I'm like, damn, them cushions looking fine. I'm literally like 3 sad days away from going, you know what, I'm gonna fuck the couch. But, hey, yo, how's it going, Astro? You see the guy that ordered a pizza in Minecraft, straight up rock signs? Well, I mean, you can make a cell phone, like a smartphone in Minecraft. Like, everything is there to do it, but it's just like being smart enough to do it, and I'm definitely not. I'm barely smart enough to figure out how to tie my own shoes, so like that would be a little difficult for me. Alright, so dirt was gonna go in this one, but I think dirt gets its own chest at this point. So set our spawn point. Right. Set our spawn point, and I know it's not important, but we'll put the flint. You know what? Let's make a flint and steel. Why not? And we'll put that in there for when we need it, and then we'll put gravel over here because we don't need it yet. Trash, can you do the voice? Which voice do you need? Anel, I have no idea what your command is trying to be, but nah, I don't have that command. I thought you were a girl in the Minecraft scroll tab. Thought people simping for a second. Almost caught 11 people. Like, I mean, you want me to do the girl voice? I can do that. I mean, my character is made androgynous for a reason. I need to go grab my water, though. Yeah, I know Vex wants me to. Alright, I just slept, so it should be daytime long enough. Give me a minute. Oh god, gotta go grab my water. Oh god, my headphones are hooked on everything. Alright. This man about to break out the anime sister voice. Actually, I am. So, I do like voice acting and stuff, so like I can do a lot of different voices. I just want to say I haven't made this voice in like 2 weeks, so I'm probably going to be a little off, but I have nowhere to put my water.
Aw, did you really want me to do this voice for you? I mean, it's nowhere near as good as it used to be.
Yeah, it's so far off. My voice is too scratchy right now. I need to quit smoking, holy shit. Dr. Pibb, yeah, I've seen that before.
Aw, how about that? That's a little bit better, isn't it? It's nowhere near as good as it used to be, though.
Alright, good enough, fuck it. You guys can simp for that, and that is all. I'm not doing more for you.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Kohai.
Dream loves George, thank you for the follow. You're also 100% right on that one.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Love that name. It is a good name. When the doctor messes up the removal of your balls. I know, right? Like, I sound like a motherfucker that hit puberty twice. And then I do that. People
Thanks
are
for
like,
the
"Wait,
follow,
what?"
senpai.
Man, I'm getting so many follows just from that voice. Holy shit. I should do a whole stream with that voice again. Jesus. Alright, should do the outline for that house up there. Hey, how's it going, Jimmy? Welcome. We are doing dumb shit right now. I have made a big farm. I literally was supposed to play VR chat today, and I was like, nah, man, Minecraft. So I made a big farm, and not really much else. So that has been our day so far. We're gonna chill here until I have to, like, you know, make a house. Because I gotta wait for the sun to go down so we can sleep and just start in the morning. About to load up Minecraft. Nice. You sound like Moist Critical and Corpse Husband if they had a kid. I mean, that is the best compliment I've ever had. Normally I just get called knockoff Corpse, which is also a compliment to me. But I love both those boys, so like, that made my PP feel as big as the dildos that Moist has. Also, I'm sorry about the keyboard sounds that you guys can hear. I really do need a better keyboard. I just got this one off Amazon with like the... What? Oh, Vex, you don't know who Moist Critical is, do you? He does like dildo reviews. Like, him and Belle Delphine had a little spat back and forth jokingly about who has a bigger dildo. So he would order like these monster things that made my leg look small. This man got that skyscraper cock. Exactly. That's how it felt. Like, y'all boosted my confidence so much, and I'm already a nigomaniac, so I mean... making me feel things about myself I didn't know I could. I have something to look up now. Yeah, definitely. Just look up Moist Critical, and then just like... probably one of his top viewed videos, but if not, just like search up dildo. Actually, I think on YouTube his name is Penguin0, but it's Moist Critical. Yes, dildos. Ooh. I actually used to work. Technically this goes against Trovo TOS, but I mean I doubt they'll actually get upset because, you know, they're cool. I used to work in porn before I did like actual streaming as my job, and it was fun. And I also used to work at a sex shop, so like we used to like sell dildos and lingerie and like vibrators and like pumps and stuff, and it was really cool. It was actually a really nice job, but I worked with a bunch of social justice warriors, and they didn't like the fact that I was making more money than them. Because like I was the only guy in the company. Well, I was one of 2 guys in the whole company, and I was making more money than all the women. And the reason was because we got paid commission on top of minimum wage. So if you're better at your job, you get paid more money, of which, you know, makes sense. So get off your fucking phone and start selling shit, and you'll make more money. But they didn't like the fact that I was making more than the manager. I'm like, I'm just better at you than selling shit. Like that's all it is to it. Like, just be better at your job. Simple as that. And then they fired me because I was within my first 3 months. I was literally #1 in the whole company for sales. And I was like, well, you guys is a loss. Fuck y'all. I've seen this man before and never knew his name though. Yeah, he's like a lot of memes too. Like, Moist is cool. Like, he donates to like charity and shit a whole lot too. Like, he's the type of creator I aspire to be. Plus, he's like in music and shit too now. Well, he's been in it for a while, but like, you know, he does like music, and I want to get back into music. So, actually, the background music that you guys should be able to hear right now, hopefully you can, it's made by my buddy. Shiloh is dead. He's, or depends on what name he wants to go by, but I'm pretty sure Shiloh is dead is his music name. He made this, and we're gonna be like making actual music together. We just need to sort out everything soon, which I think we're doing. I was supposed to do that like 2 weeks ago, but you know, I ended up fucking myself up, so I didn't. Look at this girl I have on my dick. Exactly. But no, like the fucking, I loved working at the sex shop because you meet so many neat people. Like, you go from like, you could tell who's gonna buy shit and who's not. Like, when the teenagers that come in, they're like, dildos, look at the dildos. And you're like, alright, well, I'm not gonna sell shit to you, but if you're actually genuinely interested in learning, then fuck, I'll take time out of my day to explain shit to you. Why not? And then you've got like the bitchy Karens that clearly need something pulled out of their ass, not stuck in, but you know, they want to put more in there anyways. So you're like, alright, y'all do you. I will sell it to you. Just make me some money, whatever. So like there was so many interesting people, like, and then of course there's like the weird guys that come in wearing like fucking blue blocker shades. They go over to the DVDs, look at them for a minute, and go like, "Do you guys have a bathroom?" And you're like, "Nah, no, we don't." And then they just leave, and you're like, "Well, that was fucking weird." Like that happened more often than I wanted it to. But you know, that's life when you work at a job like that. Like you meet a lot of interesting people. And then you have like your friends come in that didn't know that you worked there, and they're like, "Oh fuck," and you're like, "Hey, what am I putting in your butt today?" And they would just like, I'm just fucking with you. What you need, dude? But yeah, it was an interesting job. And then I think after I left that job, I started working at oh god, where did I work after that? I've had too many fucking jobs. Because I left my job at Spencer's for that job, which was technically a mistake, but also kind of a good thing, because Spencer's was like a fun job, but like they treated their employees like shit. But like it was like the job where I got the most numbers from girls. The sex shop was like a close second, surprisingly. But, you know, the Spencer's was like fun. It was a lot of like cool alternative people would come in and chill. If girls won't give me a pussy, I'll get it myself. I'll get it in my pocket, you know. I mean, what? But nah, it was a good job. It was fun. But no, I quit that job, and then I just kind of like chilled being unemployed for a little bit, and then I ended up catching like a substrain of the swine flu actually, and like nearly died. And then like, you know, the swine flu from like, what is it, like 2011? Yeah, I had a substrain of that, so it was even stronger than the one that was literally killing thousands of people back then. And then like my legs didn't work because I didn't eat or drink water for like 9 days, and I was like, I'm gonna die. And then, you know, I didn't die, which was kind of unfortunate, but you know, it be what it be. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll work. And then, because that'll be our entrance, we'll come over that way. Yeah, we'll have like a cliff face maybe. Nah, let's go back. And then after that, I started working in like heavy delivery, and that was a fun job. My boss was a douchebag. And then oh god, what did I do after that? Oh yeah, then I started working at Canadian Tire, which was cool for a little bit, and then it sucked because they replaced my really cool manager with this fucking ancient ass dinosaur douchebag, and then wasn't too happy about that because he wasn't a good guy. Systematically fired everyone of us that had tattoos and piercings. And then after that, I just fucking became a full-time streamer. I just said fuck it, and I just like took this serious. I mean, I'm doing way better now than I was when I first started, but like if I knew what I knew now back then, oh man, like I would have been like so much further ahead than I am now. Mind you, that's just always how it is, right? Like you don't know how to do shit till you've tried doing it. So I don't know, it was a good learning experience, I suppose. I guess I have an iron golem that wants to move in. I mean, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. It's like an underground tunnel under us. Nani? LTC, what you saying? I'm so confused now. What you talking about? I almost feel like I want to make it a 4 high ceiling. Seems like a smarter idea, actually. Hey, how's it going, Naki? What you up to today, bud? Alright, this nitwit is like really trying to get me to kill him, I swear. Your chat must be mixed up or something. Do you see recents once before it? Are you talking about that? I watched this pretty cool earlier. Wait. No, it's sorted the way it is that you see above me there. I just don't read off everything in order because I'm stupid. Bro, just saw the review that you were talking about. It's art. I love it. Yeah, like, Moist Critical's fucking awesome. Worked been a night. Got a new webcam, though, so not bad. Oh, dope. What type of webcam did you get? Huh. Is it decent now? Oh yeah, it's nice. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm still running the C920. Mind you, I got it for free, so I mean I can't complain about that. Fuck off. I mean, it's not really mine. I'm borrowing it, but you know what I mean. Like, I can't complain about something I got for free. Like, it works for what I need it to. And it's not too hard to, like, make them a little gooder, so. Alright, you know what? Let's move this corner right one. Yeah, and then we'll have a window right here and a window right there. It's kind of a weird shape to a building, but I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. And I can make it so that this is like a little closet, I guess. Maybe put it like there. And then have it come here. That'll be the walkway through there. Basically, the C920 just a little cheaper considering the other one I bought only focused about 2 inches from the cam. Did it have like a manual focus on it that you just didn't know? Kind of disappointed you didn't get the Trump shaped one. Yeah, he might have. Who knows? I mean, maybe he already did and he's just saving that one. Who knows? Anyone know of a Nintendo Switch emulator? I have an i9 11th gen 32GB. I'm only capable of running it. I want to play Breath of the Wild. So there's Yuzu. You can use the Yuzu emulator. Though you can also just use 𝐂𝐤 for if you want to do like the Wii U emulation, and Breath of the Wild on that looks just fine. So if you're looking for a Breath of the Wild, like how to play Breath of the Wild, I guess. No manual focus, no focus in the software, just a Garbo cam. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's section this off like here. And this will be say enchanting should be able to fit here. Yeah, enchanting right here. And then over here it can be like, I guess down to the basement, because then I can have stairs go up right here. Mind you, I could have the basement go underneath that. That might be an idea. Luckily it was only 40 bucks. Oh, that's not too bad then. But yeah, LTC, that's what I'd say. Use 𝐶𝐸MU. It's a lot more reliable than Yuzu. But if you want to, check out BSOD Gaming. He does reviews and how-tos on both of those, like, every time there's an update, and their shit is, his stuff is like really good. Like, he knows exactly what he's talking about with stuff and gives you the best settings for each type of computer and everything. Yeah, I think I'll make this into like the basement spot. So I'll make the stairs go up there, and then have the basement stairs going behind it. I'll have like a little door right here to go in, and I can have that like right here. And then I guess I could just have this as that window. Yeah, let's make this filled in, and then we'll have this as a window there. Should play Apex. I used to play Apex a lot. I just don't do much gaming anymore, so it's not overly interesting for me anymore. Not that I have anything against gaming, I just don't do it a whole lot, and this is for stream. And I haven't played an FPS in forever. So, I mean, I used to play Halo a lot. Like, I got nearly all the achievements for Halo. Like, the Master Chief Collection. Been slowly getting back into Apex. I want to, I just haven't, you know. It's kind of fun again. Oh, I bet. Well, that's annoying. I just glanced over, I was like, why is that not down? Ah, I see. Alright, so let's take a look at this. That's not too bad from the front. I guess I could probably take out this corner then, right? Yeah, and I could probably just build this up like that. Yeah, and then there's just like a small window there. Alright, how does this look from down here? Are you on single player? I am. Oh, that's not too bad. To be honest, I tried playing Halo, but I didn't have the first 2 games. I only had Halo 4 or something, so I never played it because I like games in order. So it's my closest collecting dust and closet until collecting dust until I buy the other 2. The Master Chief Collection is on Steam, and it's also on the Microsoft Store. It often goes on sale. So, and there's cross-platform play with it, so it's fun. I just haven't played him forever. I think I've got like 600 some of the achievements out of 700. So most of the ones I'm missing are the multiplayer, because I play single player most of the time. Can I go to Hypixel? Nope. This is my first time playing Minecraft in like forever, so I'm playing on single player. I prefer the OG Xbox 360 disc versions. Fair enough. Hey, how's it going, Orta? DC, I do not have a Discord command, but there should be a link down below. But also, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's a Discord link down below in the description. I'm on Hypixel right now. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, I guess. I don't play that. I mean, this is my first time playing Minecraft since the last time I played it like 2.5 weeks ago, when I played it for the first time in like years. So, kind of playing vanilla on like a solo world and just kind of vibing. Yeah, have fun with your Hypixel, my dude. Alright, so, I guess we should make stairs. Meaning that this wall could probably come out one more. Does your Discord have a gore channel? No, because that breaks Discord TOS. And if there is anything like that, it'd be a permaban. So. Yeah, it seems like a decent enough height for another floor. Okay. So now if I do a basement, yeah. Vex in here like I'm ready to ban. Alright, so yeah, I could take those out. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm ready. She's just chilling with the band hammer ready. Time to take out a fool. Trying to find a video as fucked up as the dog video to get him back. Nani? Someone sent me a beheading. Oh. Well, that's not too cool. No, we don't really do that shit around here. I'm kind of too chill for stupid shit like that. Yeah. Not really a fan of, you know, anything too inappropriate coming along. Why I didn't just do this, I don't know. But I am not a very clever person. Get the fuck out of my bed. Alright. Vex? Oh man, she gets all of them. I mean, she's the number one, but she gets a lot. She has like perfect voice. And like she a total beaut, so. And a VTuber, so works out pretty well. Vex is back. Get the fuck out my face or I'm gonna murderize you. Holy shit. That was frightening. I mean, as a simp, I know what the Simps want. Exactly. She's like, oh man, you guys want feet pics? I got you. And then she just sends random pictures of like Boromir's feet from the Lord of the Rings. She's like, you like those? May have to look at the channel. Vex, have you even streamed recently? I can't remember the last time you streamed. Because you've been like obsessed with school lately. Alright, so. $5 months ago? That sounds about right. Definitely gonna have to change this shaping a bit. You saw my last stream? That's where I died and told no one. Oh god. I cannot believe that we've already been streaming for almost 3 hours and I've done like fuck all. I don't see any skin. I'm out. She's a VTuber. There is no skin. She doesn't even exist. I mean, come on. She's a cleverly programmed Google AI. I'm redebuting in like mid-June, I think. Still iffy on the date. A lot of stuff needs to get done. Yeah, it's the fucking struggle, right? Kind of upset with myself for not making a speedy tower, but I feel like a proper house is probably smarter. Oh shit, I'm out of dirt. I'm also nearly out of food. Where was this one? That should be good. Xbox ready to destroy. Oh god. Vex is just a Reddit mod behind the screen. She had her Adam's
for the
apple
follow,
cut out as a
senpai.
child. Oh no. Sharedscape, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay and not just stopping by because I'm beautiful. Hi, hello, how are you? Might be onto something. I'm degenerate for sure. That is true. She is like A grade degeneracy, which I can't really complain about because I kind of dig it. But you know, it be what it be. Oopsie. Let's take that one out. Oh no. Alright, let's keep the not safe for work shit to a minimum. Like, I'll openly discuss certain things, but like, there's no need to always be inappropriate. What are we talking about? We both know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it, Shared. Just a newbie making some mistakes. It's all good. They're just being inappropriate because they can. Alright, so, I guess we should probably... I totally just did that. I should probably light this up before we start putting a roof on it. Don't need to start spawning mobs on myself. Alright, so start putting a ceiling on this room. 4 high would make it so we can still jump and hit it, but not terrible. At least I don't think it would be. Because doing everything out of placeholder is always fun, but you know, whatever. I love how he reads the chat randomly to get weird out of context sentences. I mean, vexing giving a shared scape sloppy so he will stay is not out of context. I got full context on that one. Yeah, just keep TOS safe or I have to lightly bonk. I mean, it says in the rules that my mods they like their hammers, so if a ban or two swings around because someone wasn't listening, most of my mods don't give a shit, especially if Bucket was here. He just kicks people out because they annoyed him. And I'm like, alright, well, see you later, Bucket has decided. For the better sometimes though. Is this with viewers or solo world? Yeah, this is just my solo world. I literally just started it this stream. It's more of just like, I didn't feel like playing VR chat and interacting with humans today, so I was like, let's just chill out and shoot the shit and play some Minecraft as I talk about how I injured myself to an insane degree this past 2 weeks, and it's why I didn't stream. It goes from dislocates knee, throws out back, dislocates knee again, stabs self with hatchet in the knee, proceeds to keep chopping wood after pulling hatchet out of knee, and then like 2 days later, smashing hand with hatchet and going, ouch. Keeps using hatchet. But luckily I was using it as a hammer that day, so it didn't hurt nearly as much. Definition of built different? Yeah, pretty much. It's called built stupid. Like, if natural selection is a thing, I should have been selected a long time ago. And yet here I stand. My stupidity still around. Alright, so I feel like I want to bring in this side a little bit. We're gonna come up the stairs here. So maybe I'll have like a balcony that hangs over this way. And bring that side in. I don't know if the balcony will really work here unless I bring this in as well. Yeah, might as well bring it to the corner. Why not? Because then we'll just have the balcony edge that way and we'll have a door right here. Broy, Moist Critical just said, go gadget penis arms. I'm so weak. He was reviewing some skinny alien cock. Interesting. I'm glad that you shared that with the class today. Alright. Could probably bring this into here. I guess I'm going for more of a modern build and I hadn't even intended to. I'd probably do an overhang here. Okay, we got 10 minutes left in stream. I think this is starting to come along a little bit though. Let's see how it looks down here. Just got to sleep it off real quick. Yeah, that's not too bad. Especially if we have a balcony coming off this side. I kind of want to bring that in. And just have the balcony wrap around to there. But I guess modern style is what we're going for this time around. Okay, so I wanted this side to come in. Bro, that went by so fast. Holy fuck. I know, right? It's just one of those days today, I guess. So we can have the balcony come out this way, and then we'll have... I think that'll be plenty. Come around this way. And then we'll just have... say a 2 wide window here, and then that'll be a wall. This will be a wall, and then you can have like a 2 wide there. Wasn't even paying attention to the time that you said we got 5 minutes left. Well, I mean 10, but yeah. Nailed it. Alright, yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. Hi, I'm awake. Hello. How are you, Emerald? We're getting here as, like, we're getting towards the end of stream. I'm sorry. Damn, always late. I mean, I'm not overly tired, but I do have to take out the garbage after stream, so many things and not many things at once. That be how life be, right? Alright, we have piggies. Alright, yeah, that's kind of coming along. We'll probably move the cliff out a little bit, and we'll eventually end up moving this. So we've actually got like sprawling fields or something somewhere. You know, even with this design, we could probably make this less modern looking, and probably if we use stone and such, we could probably make it like medieval-ish. Or we can make it like more like Japanese inspired if I were to get like more of like red tone stuff and find like some acacia trees. Moved in with 3 roommates last week and that made my life very interesting. Really? I mean, I'm glad that you got your own place now, that's awesome. But interesting how so? Let's go and just make some more planks so we can just run across that. Or not planks, sorry, the slabs. Ta-da! And now we can run across it and not like be like, oh, iron water, like them piggies. I kind of want one of these to grow real quick though, so I can put it there, because that's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, well, they forced me to be social a lot, which is a big change. Oh god, not social interaction. Fuck that. It's literally why I'm playing Minecraft today. I think I do have wool. I do. And I know there's a gate, but I don't like gates. Good enough. They're cool guys to hang out with. They're actually really nice. Oh, that's good at least. I'm glad that you're doing well though. I haven't seen you in a little while, so been missing you. Alright, dirt. And flower stuff. Important shit. Apples. Various wood and such. I'll just put that there. And now I'll have actual food, because we're finally out. But yeah, I think we could probably either make this either a Japanese build or like a medieval build. Even though it looks very modern, It would just take like a few touches around it and changing where things are to make it that way. So it wouldn't be too difficult. And there we go. And you know what? Just for good measure. Because why not? I'll throw one in reserve just in case something terrible somehow happens. No, not my pork chops. My sugar cane. Yeah, I think that's coming along pretty well. So let's save and quit. And then we will pause that just at under 3 hours. So let's go and find someone to raid. Alright, we'll just go back to Twitch on another tab. Go to my following tab. And who is online? You guys want to see someone that's really good at art making a VTuber model? I think that's where we're gonna go. Let's go over there and gonna mute the stream. Alright, now for everyone that is not on Twitch, this is where we are going to be. Oh, hold on, let me copy that. Oh shit. Oh god. There we go. Everyone that is not on Twitch, this is where we're going. He's like a they're a demon goat thingy. It's really neat. Let's start up that raid over here. Thank you all so much for hanging around. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it means the world to me. I love y'all. Thank you for all the new follows. Thank you for the raid earlier, and I will see you guys around. And tomorrow it should be, we're playing Fear, like the Fear series, like the, what's it called? It's like a first-person shooter with like some horror elements to it. It's really cool. A little bit older, but it's gonna be super fun. So that's our playthrough. That's on Wednesdays, and then Thursday it's gonna be our community event day. It might just be Minecraft if I don't feel like doing an event that day. And then Friday is our spooky scary time where we talk about cryptids and aliens and supernatural shit and ghosts, and that'll be an IRL stream instead of just VTuber. So love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.